Every day, more Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source.
Hello to our fans online. I'm John Muller.
And I'm Diana Perez with the top stories on this Monday, September 9th. Syria is today's top headline. President Obama will do 6 network interviews today to speak to the nation in prime time Tuesday night. It's part of his high-stakes campaign to convince Americans that it's necessary for the U.S. to respond militarily to Syria's alleged use of chemical weapons. Meanwhile, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad is warning of possible retaliation if the U.S. intervenes in his country's civil war.
More than a dozen people recovering this morning after a frightening malfunction on a carnival ride in Norwalk, Connecticut. This happened when the swing ride suddenly lost power. It forced the ride to slam to a halt. It sent the riders, including children, flying out of their seats. One child was sent to the hospital. The operator of the ride is blaming mechanical failure.
And for smokers trying to kick the habit, e-cigarettes may be just as effective as the nicotine patch. A new study in the journal Lancet found about 1/5 of smokers managed to quit completely in 6 months using either method. But people who use e-cigarettes took longer to relapse and were more likely to cut their use of tobacco cigarettes in half.
Here's a very unique wedding video seen from the point of view of the groom, shot by a tiny little camera hidden in his eyeglasses. Rigged up by the groom, who's a Hollywood technology consultant. He says it's just one more way to keep the focus on the bride. His bride thought it would be their private keepsake until it wound up going viral, and they now sharing it with 250,000 people and counting.
And he had 2 backups because he's quite the gadget guy.
He
so
sure is.
Not only was there one on his eyeglasses, there was one tucked away in his tux, and another one in the preacher's pocket. So he was going to get this no matter what went
down. As
down.
our director Sandy said, hopefully he put the glasses away on the honeymoon.
We can only hope.
All right. Get more news anytime at abcnews.com.
I'm Diana Perez. Thanks for watching.
This is World News Now, available anytime, anywhere you want it.
You know, I like that. I like this.
Yeah, I like that.
Too cool not to like.
You gotta like that.
What's not to like?
I like it. I like it.
Like it.
A lot of liking going on around here.
Well, there's a lot to like.
Go on, like ABC News on Facebook and check out the new abcnews.com. You'll like it.